Happy Saturday, Sagittarius. A day to breathe out. Yay, yay. So, welcome to your Saturday reading. This is a purely Sagittarius channel. If this is your first time here, I do a lot of different readings here. So, there's something for everyone. I do love, I do singles, I do couples, I do spiritual readings, all the things, Sagittarius. So guaranteed there's something for you. So if you feel like you like this, like me, please like and subscribe. Okay, Sagittarius. So we're looking at today things, and the energy that's going on today is it's kind of like we're seeing it a little bit yesterday, but there's kind of like a raring to go energy, because walking away is here with patience. So, I just kind of feel like you've been patient for new things to start, and, you know, um, you may be feeling more in the mood of taking action, not really, it's kind of that energy of I've been patient enough. I'm opening the gate. I'm ready to go. And here's your self-care message. What self-care you need to embrace today is, contrary to being ready to go, Sagittarius, the universe wants you to just relax. Just relax. Ground yourself, which, it could be that, especially with being ready to go, sometimes we can feel that energy in our body, and then when nothing's moving, when it's not opening up the way we want it to, we kind of, that can cause anxiety in the body, right? And that's kind of what it's telling you, to pay attention to the parts of your body that need to be grounded. And to ground your energy looks like a lot of things. Just do things today that make you feel calm and peaceful. Remember, there's nothing you have to do today, Sag. That can't wait. Even though you feel like you've been patient long enough, just, focus on finding your center today. Go outside, do something you enjoy, do something that relaxes you, focus on whatever hobbies you like, because, innocence is here, which is all about new things. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in their truth. And it can really be telling you that maybe this is the final step in terms of purging, because there seems to be a lot of letting go going on. I don't know. What's it getting ready for, Sag? I would say it's getting ready for something big, honestly. And right here, the reason, there may be some final things sitting in your body, causing your body anxiety, right? Which has to do with guilt or anger or blame or whatever. Breathe out, let it go. And that's what's happening, because, there is a new cycle coming in, Sag. Don't worry, this is all coming. Because I'm even seeing it on the bottom of the deck. Like, what's going on within is you really thinking, like, the Queen of Swords represents independence. At its core, you could be thinking about, how to be freer in the future, right? The Queen of Swords is very future minded. And, it's really about gathering information. And I feel like as much as you want action, because that is Sagittarius's nature, we're the horse, y'all. Now is a time for gathering information. Gathering information and letting go of stuff, And with the Knight of Wands, what I don't hear a lot, but is very true, is that the Knight of Wands is really about, the Knight of Wands is very good with sitting in the moment. Yes, the Knight of Wands is about adventure, but I feel like at this point with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands, I feel like you're just freeing yourself up and thinking about the new things you would like to try, new adventures you would like to go on, and really taking steps, which has to do with getting all the information you need in order to pursue these passions, in order to pursue these adventures. You're gonna be ready. And that's all it's about right now, is getting ready. So what's a situation you need to deal with right now? Figuring out how you want to move forward, Sag. The Chariot is here. So it pretty much is saying that as long as you put yourself first with the Nine of Cups, as long as your first consideration is your happiness, anything you do will be successful. Anything you will do. But it also asks us to think about, well, what is it that makes me happy? When you can separate yourself from everyone else and everything else, what is it that makes you happy? It's asking you to be selfish. It's asking you to think of yourself. And what is influencing this is the Page of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Basically, it is new ideas, and it probably is new ideas that you want to fight for. And the Page of Wands is that itching energy. Like, we are the Page of Wands. I am a Sagittarius Sun and Moon. And, the thing about the Page of Wands, though, is like they get an idea, or they want a new direction, or they find something out and they want to jump. Right then, right there, without consideration to anything else. And, there is this sense within you that you want to do that. With the Seven of Wands, we're fighting for ourselves, right? And just like there is a deep need for a new direction, and you want to go full steam ahead right now, right? But, you need to figure out all the details first. Before you do that, don't be the Page of Wands. It could be that someone is bringing you an idea, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I want to do this so bad, right? What you don't need to think about right now is how you may be stuck, or what you feel is blocking your way. Not to think in terms of not being able to do things, or what's holding you back, or not knowing what to do. You don't need to know how it all happens, Sag. You just need to know what's for you, and that's what the Queen of Swords is doing. The Queen of Swords is gathering information. Maybe you're finding out about different things that you want to try, that you want to explore, that you want to do. And, there could be this second feeling, like, how can I do this? Like, how can I do this? I don't have enough money. How can I do this? I don't have enough time. How can this even happen? They want you to not be in that energy. To not be in that energy, Sag. How you usually deal with moving forward, or how you usually deal with, it's pretty much telling you that usually when it comes to things you try, to things you do, you tend to, because you are led by Jupiter, right? You are led by the Wheel of Fortune. So usually there's this energy of, everything's just going to work out the way it works out, because that is Sagittarius, right? But it's with the star reversed. Like, so what this is really telling me is, like, you try to make everything work out for everyone else. And, and it's kind of like, even when things aren't working out, you try harder. And there's no need to do that. There's no need to do that. The need is within yourself, right? And your advice and ending energy is the Seven of Cups, Judgment, and the Fool. Like, first of all, you have options, right? That's what that tells you. But also to just leave behind the confusion of the past. Maybe in the past you haven't really known what to try, But the point is not actually knowing exactly. The point is figuring out, what you feel passionate about, getting more information on that. You know, it's not about knowing it all before you do it, right? And that may be your old way, but it's not the new way, because with the Fool, there's a whole new beginning here where you just, maybe you try a bunch of things and figure out if you feel passionate about it. Is this a direction I want to go in? And you can only find that out by trying. And just remember at the end of the day that this is about your growth, not other people's growth. This isn't about, we as Sagittarians really like to help other people, but the lesson that we're always led to learn is to help ourselves first. And that is what all of this energy is about, Sag. It's all about that. It's all about that. So this is stepping into a whole new way of being, and it's really not selfish. It's really not, because, it's also asking you in terms of, the people you are trying to help, is it making you happy? Are the things you're doing making you happy? And I kind of feel like that might be something that you're confronting, especially with the Five of Cups here being in the center. You're thinking about the future, maybe thinking about things that didn't work out, right? And just kind of letting go of that mindset. No, this didn't work, but maybe I'll try something else that will. It's about discovering passions. That's the new way, Sag. That's the new way. And I love this for me. I love this for y'all. So, do a little research today, do a little introspection, but, focus on relaxing. Nothing has to be decided in a day, Sag. Nothing has to be decided in a day. Love you bunches. Laters, y'all.